Government-funded space racism. Who wouldn't want it? The other day, after the 40th Benadryl, I had a schizophrenic vision. Then after ingesting a lethal dose of Flintstone gummies, I had a plan. I would abandon any form of a healthy lifestyle that I still had remaining, and play 100 missions of Automaton straight. So on today's acid trip, we will be abandoning all morality, human intelligence, and most importantly, basic common sense. If we wanted to even think about winning our outer-worldly racial genocide, we would need the most skilled soldiers on the planet on the front lines. But we didn't have that, so instead we deployed a coke-fueled Filipino man with too much energy. And also, I blackmailed the local Canadian into joining me on my schizophrenic adventures. At least for a while.
I don't have a salute, so this...
Nice. The plan was simple. In order to best spread my problematic ideology, I would make every possible OSHA violation by using war crimes that I was provided to by a less than reputable military organization to complete a bucket list some may call the Geneva Suggestions. Now, while dodging real-life adult responsibilities to play more Helldivers, the plan was to increase the difficulty every 15 missions or so, which would get us to difficulty 9 at the end. However, this plan was quickly abandoned and instead we would just up the difficulty whenever we could. Assuming we took 30 to 40 minutes per mission, this would take about... Oh my god, are you Despite this terrible idea seeming to be impossible, I was motivated to damage my physical and mental health to complete the product of untreated mental illness. If I were to show all the footage of every bad decision I made creating this video, we would both die of old age. So for the sake of both our remaining brain cells, I will only be showing select clips from every mission in order to make this actually watchable. I'm so smart, my brains have brains. Oh god, I think those are tumors. No, I'm not saying Batman was a bad hero, but, you know, I'm just saying, where was he during 9/11?
See, what the government doesn't want to show you, so that was actually the Batwing that
Master Bruce, I don't think all that cocaine was a good idea. Alfred, I'm gonna bomb the Devon Twin Towers. Alfred, I'm gonna hit the second tower. Watch me go, Alfred. Ah! Because I'm so good at this game. Wait, hold on, I'm on drugs. Wait, no, I'm fine.
Every time you open your mouth, it's like a YouTube poop.
Of course, with hyperfixations at an all-time high, we were able to make split-second critical thinking decisions that would help maximize our efficiency. Oh, our things aren't scrambled at least, so I can call in my material rifle without killing myself.
Doing horribly already.
I'm gonna colonize the creators of this game. I'm gonna water it in the developer's mouth. We were pushing through harder missions faster and faster, and I was pushing through level ups consistently without fail. Level me up right now, level me up right now. I'm gonna kill a small child. 5 stars! Yay! Oh, I leveled up. No, I didn't.
It's fuck you. No level for you.
Okay, maybe the leveling situation wasn't ideal, but we had our friendly companion Sample Lady alongside us to give us words of encouragement.
She needs to stop standing there, because one of these times we're just gonna walk out and throw her into the engine bay down there.
Okay, maybe our companion Sample Lady also wasn't ideal, but still, at least we wouldn't run into any glitches since this game was fully polished. Sorry, I don't know if my game's glitched.
Are you stuck?
I am permanently scoped. Okay, so maybe our leveling progression, companion, and glitches were threatening high blood pressure and questionable coping methods, but it was of no hindrance to our very high IQ gameplay.
Nope.
Are you serious?
You just land on a landmine.
No, I landed on a cactus. I want to run my balls across a field of landmines.
You worry me.
Thank you. Now, with all going somewhat better than expected, it was only natural we'd come across our first major problem. Team killing.
Oh, Yomi, watch out.
Yep. Oh no, he caught it! He caught it!
Oh boy, you got me.
Look out! Oh my god! You've got it. Oh, was that your grenade? Don't worry, I'm gonna save us. Wait.
Ow.
Oh! I actually have no idea what killed me.
I threw a grenade.
But team killing wouldn't be the only hindrance that would come up. We would also have to deal with pipe bombs getting Amazon Prime delivered to our skulls every 3 to 5 business seconds. Oh my god.
Oh my god. The rocket guy like killed you and like...
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Stroke-inducing enemy design aside, we would also have to deal with late April Fool's pranks from the Pelican 1 pilot abandoning us in our mission. I'm getting in. No, I'm not. Wait, the thing glitched.
Is that landed?
It's not. It's glitching. It's bouncing. You know?
Okay.
Don't panic.
Training trip, don't panic, guys.
Despite having to deal with new glitches every other mission and being thrown across the map by rockets every couple of seconds, we were already over 10% done with this challenge, and I was even able to get a new substantial upgrade. I could get the breaker shotgun. I could get a hug! I got a hug. I got the hug.
God damn.
Turn around and hug me right now. Yay! I could have had a shotgun. Okay, yeah, so this decision was worse than I initially thought, as the shotgun was one of the best weapons I had access to at the current time, while I was using a pea shooter with erectile dysfunction. However, contrary to popular belief, not all racism is bad, and with my new problematic search history, my schizophrenia was at an all-time high, and we would go from being stress-induced alcoholics to being the reason that the bots start fueling their bodies with alcohol instead of oil. I am him!
PETA, what's this gap in your resume? PETA, you mentioned you had a criminal record.
Yeah, it says here you're a registered sex offender.
What is this? Columbine shoot.
Oh my god!
Yahoo! Yippee! Yeah!
Mort, they broke my legs! I cannot move it anymore! Mort!
You're fine, probably.
Mort, we're getting raided by the FBI. Mort, they found my feet finder.
Oh god. Yeah.
Fight
Yeah.
back! Fight back! Fight,
Yeah.
fight back!
Yeah.
Fight back!
Yeah.
Ah! No! No!
I just.
Mr. President! You might want to grab that grenade behind you instead of jumping into it. I feel my hibbly jibble is jumping.
I hibble no jibble, you know what I mean?
Where'd you get your hibble? At the Gibbler store?
Typical liberal. I get mine from the Jubbler store.
Bo, John, there's a tank down there.
There ain't no tank there, I tell you what.
John Helldive, I think I see the tank.
It's bouncing.
Okay, I'm having some. I'm having some. You killed me.
I killed the tank.
Reinforce me right this instance, young man. Young man.
There's no need to feel down. I say, young man.
Young man. Alright, I'm feeling pretty poor. I think I need to buy some more war crimes. And I could. With the power of capitalism, any war crime imaginable was purchasable with proper evidence that you were not stable enough to have access to them in the first place. I can buy the 500 kg bomb.
It something tells me I shouldn't trust you with that.
I got it.
God damn it. Sounds like a robot's beatboxing over here.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm not racist, but you throw me in front of Italian, I'm killing them. Young man.
I said, young man. There's something about it. Do you spend your time talking to seagulls often?
No, I gave the Hulk stellar back shots and killed it.
Oh god, never phrase it like that ever again. My sneeze is edging.
Yeah?
Like it's not coming out. But it's like the sneeze is like in the tip of my like it's in my nose. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay.
Nose is edging at the tip.
Okay, so at this point I must inform you that because of this brain rot conversation me and my friend had, I guess we forgot the difficulty we were supposed to be playing on and accidentally dropped the difficulty back to 5 for a while. But don't worry, it'll be cranked up significantly soon enough, just after we finish doing whatever this is.
Scrub, square up. Okay.
What are you doing? Alfred, I see the Pentagon. Batman, the trees have rockets.
If I just edge it a bunch, I don't think it'll shoot.
Yeah, that's the point. Don't edge in my face. You might explode, and then I might die. My sneeze is edging me again. Muhammad Ali.
Again.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Floyd.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson spawns behind you in your house.
What'd you say, me little punk?
Why? It sounds like you're trying to seduce me when you say that. Like, what the fuck?
Stop! We have a serious mission, and you're edging on the show. I forgot you had a bet pad chat.
Yep. So hopefully I do not get one shot from rockets with this on.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell? I'm here.
Oh, I brought the wrong orbital strike. I just realized I brought this one. He threw it back! Now, with all going perfectly again, it was only natural that something would go horribly wrong and make everything 100 times worse. And it did. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, the Canadian soldier helping me got caught by the police after robbing a local 7-Eleven of all their ice, then making a sequel to 9/11. This would force me to engage in further damaging the little remaining brain matter I had left alone in what shouldn't be considered a form of self-harm. Due to having one less racist on the team, and partially due to me being carried by the higher level player, I would observe a noticeable increase in getting it up the ass by robots every 3 seconds.
La 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 la. Elbows work.
I didn't think what I was doing was that bad, but when I close my eyes, I can still see the Helldivers HUD. They can't hurt me, I'm too quick. Okay, never mind. Hello. Please don't. Oh! I am John Wick. With all going terribly, I decided I felt ready to bump the difficulty back up to 6 again. A decision I would immediately come to regret, which would lead to many interesting encounters, including my Helldiver gaining schizophrenia, and the Eagle 1 pilot finding creative ways to make me consider picking up drinking. But that's a great way to lose a mission. After seeing I was not prepared for difficulty 6, I decided to continue to play on it anyways because of the intrusive thinking coming into play.
Oh no, I forgot.
It's also worth mentioning at this point that even if I didn't extract from the mission, if the mission counted as completed, then I was counting it. You know what? Mission completed. That counts in my book. Suck it. He lived. Okay. And if you're wondering what the missions looked like at this point, here's just a small glimpse. This is me trying to activate the extraction terminal. I haven't even started the extraction, but I'm getting hit with every explosive they own. What is this horseshit? Excuse me, boys, I have extraction to get to. Now, while this clip of an average extraction plays in the background, allow me to list off every reason why this was a bad idea and how I shouldn't have even started this. My goal in the beginning of this was to help liberate planets and spread democracy by fighting only bots. However, this means I would be ignoring several major orders and personal ones as well if they had to do with bugs. This meant my metal progression was significantly slower and I wouldn't be adjusting to higher levels as well as most players. Also, because of how I was going for quantity over quality in this playthrough, I would rarely go for side objectives and samples, and when I did get samples, they would likely be lost to approximately 70 tons of explosives via rocket devastators, and I would not get them back. Even if I did have them when I got to extraction, sometimes I would either not be able to extract or I would die just before leaving and have to abandon the few samples I had remaining. Keep in mind, this is just difficulty 6. I was intending on going to 9 at one point and would probably have to do a lot of it solo. Oh my god. I'm never doing that again. That was a lie. I would do it again. 72 more times, in fact. Yeah, that looks about right. Now, simulating a day in the life of an average badminton player is difficult at best solo and stroke-inducing at worst. I used my excellent people skills and charisma to convince the Canadian to join me yet again for a few additional games. I actually have an emotional support chicken waiting for me upstairs in case I need to squeak it. And now, with the duo back together, we would use our combined brain cell to continue to wipe more automatons, now with much more efficiency than before. Well, this is bad. I bet you think I'm part of the cat people, the secret 5th alliance of Helldivers.
What?
Disappointing service. I tend to have that effect on women.
Relatable, honestly. You pick. I had no arm, retard.
What are you gonna do, you stupid bitch? Ah! Alright, I've got an idea. I'm gonna deploy you over here, and then I'm gonna kill myself. We're still caked in semen. Blood.
What?
Blood. We're caked in blood. I'll grab your butt cheeks and pull out my willy.
Turn your asshole like a big mojo.
He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside. He kisses on my neck and then I kiss him on his pussy. There is no cock like horse cock. Rub my dick inside a sock.
It's concerning how many of these you know.
By the way, did you know that you can send down war crime hot drops straight through your teammate's skull? Me neither until I did this.
Hold on.
Don't you get near me! Don't Stop!
Luckily, this would be the only time my team killed this whole game, and so we would extract just fine.
No! Run!
Yummy, what the hell?
He slapped my nose!
Is it possible to self-inflict mental illness by playing Helldivers too much? My tongue, your foot, all the way heel to toe. All this work, however, would have a huge payoff in the end when I finally hit level 20.
I'm level 20!
And then
This achievement would allow me to unlock many cool new Geneva Convention violations, but mainly the shield generator, which would allow me to survive the first rocket in a 400 ballistic missile barrage sent from the paranoid rocket devastators that shoot the second they see movement, which doesn't seem like it would help much, but this would be my saving grace for the next several missions. Don't drink and drive.
you know, I don't think I'm gonna listen to that.
Look, those words can't stop me. Let's cross our streams.
No, I don't want to cross the street.
30 minutes or less. SaveGeico.com. Something like that. I don't remember the commercial. Now, because of hectic and unfortunate scheduling problems, I would yet again be condemned to playing solo for a while in suffering, but I decided to buy a few new stratagems and see if they would make the difference. I'm gonna pull up the Geneva Convention and use that as a bucket list to see which one of the war crimes I have yet to buy and commit. That way, once I'm done making this video, I can be sent to prison forever for my crimes against humanity. That sounds like a war crime I'd like to commit. Dropping onto a new planet to get a new mental disorder. So back on my own, I would continue pushing through missions again instead of contributing anything to society. The combination of human rights violations that I had purchased earlier had made all the missions go by significantly faster and easy than before, and I could easily push forward without failing any more missions. Also, after playing this solo for so long, I learned that if you were just precise enough or just dumb enough, you could do this. Excuse me. Anyways, I was beating missions faster than ever before with the new strategies I invented for the various mission types that allowed me to do other activities while the mission completed itself for me. And so by now I could speed through missions with relative ease and no mistakes whatsoever. Oh! Hey guys, we're all friends here, right? Do my job for me more or I'm busy. Now naturally, since these strategies worked well as a solo player, they would be even more effective as a duo. After all, what sounds like more fun? Drunk driving alone or drunk driving with multiple victims in the car with you?
Da 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 da. Da da da.
I think I made a mistake coming here.
Da 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 da.
I definitely made a mistake.
Laser beams!
I'm gonna move. That's a cluster.
Laser beam! Biden blast!
Bitch.
Guns.
Oh, God's coming out.
Alfred, I'm gonna hit the Pentagon! Alfred! Alfred, they can't stop me! Back on my own again. Well, except for Sample Lady. Sample Lady, suit up, you're going down there with me, I'm not going alone. I would continue to force myself to endure more and more missions while resisting the urge to uninstall the game to preserve my mental state until something new came up a few missions after that would make the rest of this challenge much more interesting and a lot more painful. Oh, the first person update really looks great, Helldivers. I sure do love coochie. Now we come to the point where my insistence on pushing through more and more missions catch up to me to bring the mental equivalent of testicular torsion as I unlock the next stage of automaton-related brain cancer, which I would not be doing solo and would get the Canadian to help me for a few missions to adjust to it. Have you done this mission?
No, that's why I wanted to do it.
Okay. Also, with the return of the automatons would come a new mission type where you would defend some generators from bots, which of course was perfectly balanced and had no glitches. All charged through at once. So... Okay, I guess you broke the generator.
I got lighted on one.
I feel like that sometimes.
An eagle never misses. My brother in Christ who killed nobody. I'm being chased by an army of berserkers.
Don't worry, I have good advice for you. Don't die.
Oh, holy shit. I didn't think of that.
I'm dead. When do we get the sequel, the Second and a Half Amendment? The right to arm bears?
They should do that with the Dark Souls games, like the Souls-likes. If you just die to any boss, they should immediately uninstall the game, hire a hitman on your whole family, and chemically castrate you.
Now, surprisingly, not longer after unlocking difficulty 8, I would finally unlock difficulty 9, the pinnacle of my goals so far, and the start of a true nightmare. Since I had vowed to not turn the difficulty down ever, I would be stuck on Helldive difficulty for the rest of the challenge, no matter how many times I would die. Ready?
Oh, I'll do one mission on Helldive.
Oh, and of course I was gonna drag my friend into this. What, do you think I was gonna start this solo? Oh, my arm!
Oh, what
Stop
the
it! Someone's whispering sweet nothings in binary. In my left
They're trying to lure you out, Yummy.
Hey there, you wanna see my processor?
Wait, the Strider's walking without a robot in it! Wait, what's going on? And aside from a couple deaths, Helldive actually wasn't that bad as long as you had a friend with you. Though that optimism would not last long at all, as shortly after this, the Canadian would stop playing Helldivers with me for the rest of the challenge. Helldive with 2 people was difficult yet doable, but Helldive solo was nearly impossible, even for the missions that were so easy for me before. That counts, right? That counts. And it was about to get significantly worse with what they decided to add in the new update. What?
What is that?
Oh, and I brought the wrong strike. Oh, you've got to be kidding. You see, this was the point in time where the devs decided they were going to be extremely silly and silently drop an update where the biggest enemy in the game, the Factory Strider, would appear in missions.
Who thought this was a good idea to put in the game?
Stop. You can't push me off with your nose. Stop it. Well, this isn't good. Now, in case you've never had the pleasure of being excommunicated from the universe by one of these things, let me give you the salesman approach on one of these bad boys. The Factory Strider is an oversized spawn camp for automatons that has approximately way too many health points for any single enemy that is equipped with a one-shot laser cannon, 2 miniguns, and the ability to give an emergency C-section to devastators every couple of seconds.
Oh!
Nothing like a dash of pain in my suicide. Oh, come on. Now, you would think that they would balance Factory Striders out by only putting one every few missions, but no, the devs were just so silly. They added 3 to 4 for every solo mission I did. Every mission I would fail, every single one of them. Despite this, I just decided to stop sleeping entirely and try to push through as many missions as I could before I got physically ill. This is kind of nice. I don't want to extract anymore. At this point, I was feeling completely unmotivated to play Helldivers anymore. Doing this game solo just isn't comparable to playing with others, and especially doing solo Helldive when I was failing mission after mission to Factory Striders being placed on top of me every 3 seconds. I was contemplating on deleting the footage entirely and giving up. But this is precisely when I remembered a very key idea that I had withheld deep in the back rooms of my mind. You see, I once knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew another guy who had a plumber whose uncle touched him as a kid. And when this guy was helping me with my broken sink, he told me the most life-changing advice I had ever heard. He told me that some people are quitters. Some people give up when it gets hard and go home. But you are gay and also a quitter. So to assume you'll amount to anything in life is an insane, and this made me realize my key mistake in all of this. There are so many mission types in Helldivers, all with various objectives, and even though the intrusive tots tell me to do more eradicate automatons, I know that I'm not good enough to do that solo, and evidently neither is the entire fanbase. So I would organize the missions in such a way as to know which missions were easier on Helldive and which ones weren't feasibly possible. Now I could pick and choose the assignments that had missions that were more doable for me and change assignments the second I see any form of difficulty whatsoever. I would also brainwash myself by watching Helldivers propaganda every day when I woke up for an hour straight. I would do extensive research on how to better commit racially targeted genocides, and I would use this knowledge to craft the perfect loadouts for speedrunning a brain hemorrhage in 3 strokes. Sweet liberty, it's still possible. Okay, here's the plan. The missions that are quickest and easiest solo on Helldive are mainly Blitz, Sabotage Airbase, and Launch ICBM. The Eagle Airstrike and Hammer of Dawn will clear everything I need to complete these missions with ease, and the Scorcher will help me clear out anything I missed. Using my Sonic cosplay and a jetpack, I could outrun gunships, Factory Striders, and Hulks, and speed up the time of my missions to nearly half the time they used to take. This, coupled with me killing myself instead of extracting every mission since it was nearly impossible anyways, meant that I could cut my average mission time down from 30 to 40 minutes all the way down to 15 to 25 minutes. Meaning, oh my god, it's doable. All I have to do now is put in the work and cross the finish line. Now this is normally the part where I'd show you clips from every game of how efficient I was with my new plan that the homosexual voices in my head compelled me to try. But instead you'll get a supercut montage, mainly because I've been editing for 16 hours straight today. This video is over 70 hours of footage and 300 different files, and nothing really makes me happy anymore. So without further ado, here's the culmination of what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. This is a weird new stratagem, but I won't question them. Oh my god, you're kidding. It's just 10 more games. It's just 10 more games. Slamming my penis in the panini press just to feel something. Wait, what is this? They put 2 jammers just to block me off? Arrowhead, what is this? Normally I'm not that racist, but it is a Tuesday today. Look, my stratagems were on cooldown. I have nothing better to do. I know we have some bases to liberate, but I gotta quickly take the autism test. Hold on. I find myself being strongly absorbed in something, even obsessional. Gee, I wonder. Oh! Weave, dodge, grenade, no. That I guess. Uh-oh. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't. Okay, look, all I'm saying is that you can't, there's no legal cap to how many pets you can own. And so if I just got a lot of ferrets and came to the White House, it's almost over. I'm almost done. Okay, on average, a ferret is between 150 to 200. Okay, so if I wanted to raid the White House with ferrets, I'd say I'd need at least 1,000 ferrets to cause a scene. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so if I work as a bank robber and a tech scammer at the same time, could I get enough money in 1 year to start my ferret riot? Oh, I'm definitely getting put on a watch list for this. You know what? Mission completed. It counts. It counts. I'm counting it. I'm not redoing that. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. That's the last mission. I don't have to do it anymore. I'm uninstalling this game. I can't play this anymore. It's gonna cause me to commit a crime. So after 100 missions of automaton straight, what did I get out of it? Well, I managed to max out all of my stratagems. However, since I was playing solo and barely got to extract, I had almost no samples and got no ship upgrades because of it. This experience has numbed my brain, and surprisingly, I haven't uninstalled the game, because I have developed a form of Stockholm Syndrome where now I occasionally open Helldivers and play solo Helldive automaton missions for absolutely no good reason, and lose what little bits of humanity I still have remaining every time. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing for more bad decisions. If you didn't like this video, that's okay. I respect your opinion, and know that you'll respect my opinion to send an intercontinental ballistic missile directly to your front door tomorrow. This video was a mistake. Everyone involved in the creation of this video was also a mistake. If you're wondering when the next video is coming out, the answer is after my 6-year government-mandated mental recovery, and even after that, I'll probably have an irrational fear of Roombas. And God, I can't do another one of these or I might shrimply krill myself. Anyways, 10,000 views and I'll do one with bugs.